Hello folks, and here we are. Edge of Fate has launched and there's a huge amount of changes in the game. So what we're going to do is, because reset videos now are going to be slightly different going forward, because we don't have pinnacles anymore, so we don't have any rotating dungeons, we don't have any rotating raids or anything like that. So we're going to have a quick look at the portal, see how it works. We're going to have a look at all the new stuff in the tower, because Zavala is new, Ada 1 is new, and we'll have a look at what we've got at the Eververse as well. And I really want to know what you think as well about all of these new changes going forward, because this is how we're going to be playing now. So first of all, I thought let's start with a little quick tour of the tower. Now, to get to the tower, you've got your portal here, which is our normal portal thing. Now, I don't know if you realize, but you can go to world down here, okay, but you've got an option to go up to the map there. Can you see it at the bottom? The map there, that's for Kepler if you're on it. Now, I'm not on Kepler at the moment, but if you can pop down, look, you see destinations down there. So if you have ever trouble finding the old, what do you call it, director, then this is it. This is how you get to it in world. But you can go to the tower here and come straight here. Look, there's the new shooting range there as well. That's the new addition we've got there. But you can get it to the portal, and I would recommend trying to get used to the portal now, because, well, from the way things look there, that old director looks faded. I don't think that's going to be around beyond the following year. I think they're going to be slowly removing it, because it seems totally superfluous now, which it was a lovely interface, wasn't it? But there we go. That's the way that what's happening now. So to get to the tower, we'll have a look at all these other things as well. We're going to pop here to the tower, and it'll just take us to exactly the same one. Let's go and have a look and see what's new. Exotic archetype focusing. This is down with Ada. We'll check that out in a minute. Look, it's the first time I've been to the tower since we started, but I thought we'd have a quick look at what's what, because we know now all of the stuff has changed. So we've got no more reward tracks with any of the vendors here. So look, it's completely disappeared. I've got my engrams that I can decrypt. You can see the reward track's completely gone. We can still focus though. We can exchange materials here if you want to for enhancement prisms, or for glimmer and enhancement prisms there. Yes, that's not bad. You got special orders. You can only do one of those a week, I believe. Let's try one for the sake of it. Diet Coke. Oh no, I can have another one as well. Let's do one more. Oh, I could do a couple more. Go on, let's see. Oh, I'm going to get... Oh, there we are. I can have 3 of them. Look. There we are. Nice. I could do with them anyway. We can do the same with enhancement cores, and we can do the same with those as well if I wanted to get a bit more. Let's have 10. How many is that? That's only 1. It's not great, is it? So there we are. I'll leave that one there. So that's interesting. But of course, we've got our focus decoding here as well. But unlike we could unlock this and then focus the brand new exotics out of the gate, the new exotics now, like this one here, the you know you don't here, this is locked to the, I believe it's the legendary version of the Edge of Fate campaign. So that's how you get those, by completing that, okay? We do have different ways of focusing in on them as well. What's that one? What's the difference then? Novel decryption. Well, what's the difference between novel decryption and precision decryption? Unlock, is it because that's the older stuff? Because if I acquire that, that's 4 engrams and 1 exotic cipher. And I go back here, and that's 4 engrams and glimmer. Ah, right, look. So, exotic ciphers are not here for this page. So if we don't have exotic ciphers, look, you need exotic ciphers there. Oh, so that's cool, actually. That gives you another option then. So this, see, I'm going the wrong way now. So this one you can buy with glimmer, 60,000 glimmer. So there we are, that's interesting. So we've got glimmer instead of exotic ciphers on that page, and the exotic ciphers on that page if you've got to get them. Okay, that's cool, excellent, and that's the general one as well. It kind of gets more generalized. It's bizarre, it should be the other way really, but I think what they wanted to do was put the first page there with the new exotic on and allow you to get it, and you'll need a Descendant shard for that. But you've got to unlock it first. Right, okay, cool. We may as well go around them, shall we? Here next, we've got the special deliveries terminal, so anything that you've got to be delivered to you, woo, here we go, for the pre-order that you did. That's where you're going to collect them here. So look, I've got my Enia cord. Nice sparrow with a globe on it. There we go. And I've got an ornament for my new land beyond there as well. Let's have a look at that. Oh, yes. Turns it into a nice looking little sniper rifle. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Very nice. Oh, exciting. Good to have that there. And then we've got the catalyst look as well for the new land beyond 2. So that's well worth picking up. A lovely bit of kit. Well, I bloody paid for it, so I'm bloody picking it up. Right. Actually... Actually, I had this gifted by Bungie the first time ever. I had the Ultimate Edition. So that was a completely erroneous statement. I'm just used to buying it all the time. Thank you so much, Bungie, for gifting this. Totally marvellous and excellent and great. Right, let's carry on. We've got the quarter quartz shell there, so we've got a new ghost shell. Now I'm full of exotics. Like, oh, look, I got 5 of them there. I didn't have to pick them up. What a stupid boy. Never mind. 10 enhancement cores there as well. Lovely. Must remember to come and pick these up as life goes on. Have you noticed in the top right-hand corner as well? Look, enhancement cores, they used to have like a big drop. That's my effect. But now it pops on like glimmer, because I think they're going to be becoming far more common throughout the activities, because lots of stuff has been deprecated. Anyway, nice word. Let's carry on going around the tower. Let's have a look at Banshee and see how he's changed. Hello, Bansheeworth. Let's have a look at you. So we've got our bounties still, look, but we've got no reward track there. So you can get enhancement cores and XP for doing the bounties, which is nice. Then we've got our focus decoding in here. Well, as I know, I never did. He have focus? He probably did. I can't remember. Well, anyway, there's those in there if you want them. And then we've got featured weapons here. So we've got an adamantite, lunulata, a Pleiades corrector, last man standing, heliocentric QSC, and just in case. Now, of course, these will all be the same in regard to rolls until it all settles in. So there's no point in saying how great these rolls are or anything like that. I mean, a tidy roll is still a tidy roll, I'd imagine. But yes. So there we go. There's Banshee. Now we've got Arms Week coming as well. But we'll have to see. Does Banshee figure in Arms Week? I believe he does. Anyway, let's go and see what Shaxi Poo's got. And see what's changed here. There we go. So look, we've just got focus decoding there. And we've got the legacy stuff as well. Pretty much as it was. Really, yes, it was. Yeah, so there we go. And then we've got for the competitive division rewards there. I've also noticed at the top, look, as well, we've got an unstable cores counter here, because that's going to be used for infusing gear once you get above the 200 level on your gear power. Because you probably haven't failed to notice, everything's dropped out to 10 now. I've only played a little bit way through the campaign so far. I played it on stream. I'm going to be doing a surprise stream today, carrying on with that as well. But yes, so that's what it means by 200. Once you go above the 200, then you use the unstable cores to start infusing above that, because that is the soft cap, if you see what I mean. Yes, there we go. So there we are. There's that. Now, I've heard Zavala has a bit of a change on him, which I'm quite excited to go and see. So let's go and have a little look here. Let's go and see what he's got. Now, I've just been looking. There's quite a lot more to this than me first thought, okay? Because Zavala's rewards, this week, we've got the armory rewards. So this is all armor here. Now, what we can do is we can earn, there's 2 new currencies that we can earn. One is called Armory Requisitions, and the other one is Arsenal Credit. Now, Armory Requisitions are earned this week, or the week that we're on. Now, you earn them, and you can see these through the weekly reward track in the portal. So we come here to the portal, we go to the seasonal hub, and there we go, there's your weekly rank, okay? So you've got 20 ranks here that you can zip up with, but you can see here we've got rewards. There's one called Armory Requisition. So once you go up the rank, you earn that, you can spend that this week on whatever you want within the armory with an armor. Okay, there's one token for one piece. You can't buy the same piece twice, because apparently you can earn 2 of these in a week. Is there a second one here somewhere? Yeah, look, there we are. There's a second one there on level 12. So you can earn 2 of these, and you can claim these straight away. However, these, which are called the Arsenal Credit, hence the name Credit, these are used to spend the following week, okay, in the Arsenal tab. Now, we don't have an Arsenal tab here at the moment with Zavala, because the Arsenal tab is coming next week, week 2. So bear that in mind. Your weekly track is going to be really important for grabbing the new stuff from Zavala. And of course, it's worth taking a quick look at the new sets. We've got this Tech Sec set here. Ooh, sounds a bit rude. So we've got 2 sets for sale. These are tier 1. The tiers will increase as the season goes on. So they're going to get more powerful as the seasons go on, which is quite nice. I suppose that's in tune with everybody's power going up. But don't forget as well, with the armor sets now, they've got bonuses depending on how many pieces that you wear. So there's Tech Set gloves, for example. For 2 pieces, you deal significantly increased kinetic damage to combatants' shields, overshields, vehicles, and constructs. Constructs include barricades, turrets, stasis crystals, and other objects. And then if you're wearing 4 pieces of the same set, we've got concussive rounds there, which sounds good. Defeating powerful combatants or breaking a combatant shield with kinetic damage releases a disorientating kinetic shockwave. Nice little set on that one there. And then, of course, we've got the second one here as well, which is called the Last Discipline set as well. And once again, there's the piece bonuses on those too. I quite like the look of those. I like that. Ooh, look at that. That's going up and down. Yes, that's quite cool. Lots of nice looking stuff, actually. The helm is quite plain on that. I like it, though. It's more goldfish bowly, but it's good. Yeah, and that's that one. Is that quite similar? It's a little bit similar. There seem to be variations on each other. But there you go. That's what's happening with Zavala, and we can have 2 currencies each week to spend, 2 on armor, 2 on weapons, but you can't buy the same thing twice. Does that make sense? There we go. That's Zavala. Nice change, I reckon. Now, if you remember before, we could focus the brave weapons here in Zavala for onslaught or whatever it was. They've now all been transferred over to Zer, but I don't think we can focus weapons anymore, or attune, rather, whatever you want to call it. I think they're just going to be random rolls dropping, but we don't know. Maybe we'll have to see. I doubt it very much. I think it's just being added to Zer's pool. So that's it. No more attunement at Zavala, unfortunately. I've come here over to Hawthorne. Now, she has got a rank reputation remaining, look, which is quite interesting, because she's the raid guru. So there we go, there we go. We can actually focus, not focus, you know, the deep sight doodads on the raids with the red bars there. So you can go crafting them, and there's stuff for the that's all the stuff. I haven't done any of those, that's why all these are here. So, and you can still buy the raid banners from her as well. So she's still got a rank track, which is good. Right, and I've come down here to aid the shader, who's about to become a much bigger part of your life, okay? First thing you're going to notice when you come down here, you got the exotic archetype focusing. I've been doing some experiments with the sieve, customized reinforcements for our veteran guardians, suggested some neatly stacked boxes which light the room with an enticing yellow glow. I discovered a method to reproduce some of our most effective armor. It worked wonderfully, but proved too expensive for mass production. So basically, we've got 20 of these order requisition tokens that we can spend on a selection of eligible exotic armor. Can be redeemed with Ada 1 at the sieve in exchange for a piece of exotic armor with a guaranteed archetype. Now, the archetype refers to the spikes in the stats, and 2 particular spike stats dictate the archetype. So we've got Gunner here, okay? So let's have a look. This guarantees weapons as a primary stat and then grenades as a secondary stat. This one is Bulwark, so this is health first and then class second. We've got what's this one? Specialist, which is class and then weapons. We've got Grenadier, which is Grenadier and then super. We've got Paragon, which is super and then melee. And then we've got finally Brawler, which is melee and then health. So, for me personally, maybe the gunner one I quite like there. So we've got weapons and grenades. So let me go in and show you how this works. I've already spent one. I'm going to spend another one here. Something on grenades. What can I have? What do I use? Sun bracers. I like a good sun bracer. So we can acquire these sun bracers for 1 exotic requisition. Thank you very much. That's great. We'll see that then as popped in here. So these are my old sun bracers, look, and these are my new ones. And you can see it's got a gunner archetype on it there. These ones don't have the gunner archetype on it because the old stats have been translated 1-to-1. But they don't have the archetype on them. This is still a work in progress from what I can figure out. We're going to be getting exotics that drop at an equivalent to tier 2, and when you infuse them up to Masterworks, then you'll be able to boost up your stats a little bit. But I got that in, and that's shite 58. So I don't know. I don't know how this is going to work, whether or not it's going to be worth a stick with your original exotics here because you've got better boosts. It's difficult to know what's going on because this does still seem to be a little bit of a work in progress with the exotic armor here. But of course, this puts you into the new way of doing things. Do you know what I mean? So we're going to have to see how this develops here as well. So I wouldn't go spending all of these right away in week 1 to convert all your exotics. Hold on to them, and as we get more info about these, I'll probably make videos about it and seeing what is the best way to go forward with them. Right, so aside from that, we've got our threaders here. Seasonal Warlock bounties completed 0 of 20. I'm assuming that you can complete 20 armor synthesis bounties per season for each class. Right, okay. So we can get 20 of these per class. Intriguing. Moving on, we've got the legendary armor, which has now left Zer completely, and we can grab them from Ada here. But notice the stats are crap. That's deliberate, because from here on in, these are going to be basically cosmetic. So if there's sets you haven't got pieces for, you'll be able to get them from her. Is there only the one set? Yeah, that's a shame. There's only the one set there. If whether that's going to be changing daily or weekly, I'm not too sure. We'll keep an eye on that, on reset. And then we've still got the shaders as well. So we've got Cinderchar there this week, which I already own, but there you go. There's Cinderchar. Yeah, I look a bit weird. We've got Bray Innovation. There we go. There's that one there. I look a bit weird because I'm wearing my new stuff. And Dead Orbit Resurrection there as well. Ooh. So there we go. It's all there. There's a lot more there with Ada 1, particularly with the exotics. Nice. Thank God Archie's still here as well. That's bloody lovely. He's a good boy. Gambit has been put on ice for a long while. Until November, and we don't even know if there's going to be any changes in November. We just know there's nothing happening. Shut it, email, until November. So you can focus your legacy gear here. So if you want to grab any of the original stuff, now's the time to do it. But there's not much point in doing Gambit unless you just do it for the love of it. Because if you go to the world, look, there, go to destinations, we can still see we've got all our old stuff here. So we've got the Vanguard, but there's nothing associated with them. There's no pinnacles with them. Now, you can go into them, of course, and you can customize them. This is an entire new thing as well, and you can see what rewards you're going to get from them there. Enhancement cores, enhancement prisms, nightfall weapons. You've got expert, and then you've got the master versions as well. You can pick all of these straight out of the bat as well. With Gambit, let's have a look. We go in there, and there's just Gambit. And that's it. Modifiers, you can't do bugger all really as well. So Gambit's going to be on hiatus there. Now, I've come here to this screen because this nicely leads us in to the portal. And here it is, and this is where our lives are going to be here from now on in. Now, I do think we're going to have extra things added as we go. Particularly, I think there's a few things going to be added in week 2 after the raid happens, okay? Because that looks like that's going to be the raid box there. We've got the raid coming soon. So on this screen, you've got your map for Kepler, which, of course, is, well, it's the map for Kepler. I haven't done very much on it yet. I'm going to be completing that today, I hope. Yeah, what else have we got? We've got the solo ops, which means you can just pick different solo ops and gives you the health, the strength, the power level that you need to have before you can do them. Stupid boy. What's quite nice about these as well, this is for all of them. Look, you can see here, it gives you a rough idea of how long the activity will take to complete, which is nice. So there you are, that's Skywatch Cosmodrome. What's that? 5 to 10 minutes, and you get a shoreline dissident for it. The salt mines, 5 to 10 minutes, 1 completion reward, whatever it may be. So these are interesting. Caldera there, 1 bonus drop in the Caldera. Push back because this is the newer stuff here. And then we've got the solo ops on the Lost Sectors, K1 Logistics. We can pop in here. And now the reward that you get here dictates how much, well, this reward level dictates what you get. So I'm going to get, in this, I'm going to get a Portal Activities gear, 32 power from that engram there. But what do we got here? Training. Apply boons and banes and complete objectives to increase your challenge multiplier and your score. We can go in here then and add these. What's this? Challenge modifiers. There we are. And we can, oh, we add them in there. Look, we can add the bane in, can we? Add the bane. Right. And there we go. You can see it. Is it going to go up? There we go. It's still a B, but you can see it's pushed the bar up, look. So if we go in here, and what's this one? Empty modifiers. I bet you that's going to minus it now, isn't it? Oh, no, there we go. And that's going to put me up to A, look. So defeat combatants to build up a stun charge. Emote to unleash the stun. Interesting. So you can see there, and you can see my rewards have gone up. I think it's my actual reward level. Look, it went up from 32 to 33. So I take that out again. If I just, can I reset these? Reset. Modifiers. There we go. Let's reset them. Back to B, and there we go. You can see the reward is 32 there. So that's how that works, basically, the reward screen. And you can see there, that's solo for K1 Logistics. We've got solo ops creation. God, there's so much here. There's so much to do. And I think the gauge there next to the clock is just a visual representation of how long it's going to take you. Nice. So there we go. There's that. And then, of course, it applies all across the board with the fire teams. So you can pick the various missions from there, which is nice. All the various missions there. Pinnacle rewards. These are, of course, going to be locked behind certain amounts. We've got the exotic missions in here. So we've got the Whisper, which is the shortest, Kel's Fall, and then Encore in there as well. And, of course, you can customize that yet again to give yourself even better rewards. Interesting. These are all locked, of course, because I'm not high enough on the power yet. So, yes. So, there's those there. We'll come back out. Then we've got the Crucible, which looks a little bit thin at the moment, but I do think things are going to be added as we're going. Got your competitive, you got your control, you got your cutting edge here, which looks like it's new gear only. That one's opening on Friday. So we know it's not trials, it's not happening until the end of July, I believe. So yeah, we're going to see a few more panels opening here, but I think that's going to expand as time goes on. And then we've got the quick plays here, which means you can just pick a quick play straight into a fire team ops. We've got a PvP quick play there. We've got a solo ops quick play, and we've got some more solo ops there, and a mission delve battleground. Yeah, so whatever you want, really. That's cool. And then we've got the very important things. Nice little feature I said. That shows you where you are. My little thing is there. I am here in the tower. This, though, is for all the new stuff, and this is where you're going to have your dailies and your weeklies, okay? We've already seen here the reward track for the week, which goes up. I'm going to be getting some unstable cores there. That goes up to level 20, I believe, is it? There we go. And you've got Bright Dust in that track as well, which is nice. Exotic Ciphers, Ascendant Shards. There's the different tokens that we've got for the armories. So that's a nice, intense little reward track there. It's well worth doing that on a weekly basis. Now, of course, to get your XP up for that, you've got bonus daily challenges. So we've got bonus focus there, earn points by completing activities and portal activities. You've got B grade, achieve performance grade B or better in portal activities. And you've got body count, final blows against guardian opponents, grant more progress, just killing things. Now then, you've got weekly challenges down here as well. 3 of these weekly challenges, there's 5 of them all together, tie in to do exactly the same thing as these. So if I look here, look, we've got one there, bonus focus. That's to do with completing bonus focus activities in the portal. I need to do 6, is it bonus focus rewards, grant additional points. So they're points based. I need 60 points for the weekly, for the daily it's 10. So basically, you do that 10 times. Do that 6 times and have a day off, and then you'll complete the weekly. Okay, so that was tied in with that one. We've got B greater, which of course is tied in with that one. So achieve B grade twice, and you've got to do it 7 times there. And then the final one, is that soaring achievement? No, body counting we want, don't we? Where is it? I've missed body counting. Where is it? Well, anyway, there's our weekly ones, but we do have one to claim here as well because I've done the orbs, and I'm going to get weekly rank bonus plus. Now, let's see where this sticks us when I claim this. We're on 2. Let's see what happens if I claim it. Basically, oh my god, it's giving me shed loads of ranks, that weekly. It's on 2, I'm up to 6. A weekly there is giving 4 ranks with a plus. That's bloody awesome, that is. So I can claim my unstable cores. Lovely. Let me grab a screenshot of those. There we go. Let's grab bonus 150. Oh, there we are. Good. And I can't claim them because I'm full of coins anyway. But that's how the weekly is going to work. So I'll be reporting on our weekly challenges every week in the weekly reset, which is nice. And then going down the screen here, we've got seasonal conquests. So these are different levels. So we've got expert level of Devil's Lair there, expert level on Dark Priestess, and then it goes up to master in Conduit, master on Inverted Spire, Grandmaster Conquest, and Grandmaster Conquest Delve. So these are all going to be changing. I'm too low to do these, of course. Now, what these tend to do is go in to feed your new title here. Look, the beginnings of power, complete all expert difficulty conquest, complete all master difficulty conquest, complete the Grandmaster, and complete conquest and Grandmaster difficulty in the seasonal hub during any season. And then that will give you the Conqueror there, look. You only need to do 4 of those, look, which is interesting. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4. My god, there's something wrong with my brain. It's a little bit, you know. Anyway, so there we go. There's our seasonal hub. Intriguing. And once again, of course, I suppose, can we go into them yet? You can customize them much the same. Oh, I can't do anything because I can't go in. But it'll give you an A reward there, you can see. And it's going to... Oh, you can view the contents of the reward. Look, that's interesting. Will it show us? Right. So, what we're going to get, your expected reward package for doing an A grade. 82 grand focus. We're going to get a 33 pinnacle ops gear, strange coin, and some enhancement cores. Nice. It's nice to see. And I can change from B to C, look, and you're going to see what it is. So C is 30 gear level, 32 for B, A, and A is the top at the moment. Don't forget, of course, when I say that that's 33, what that means is it's 33 for me because it's relative to my power level. Because I'm going to have a little look here at my power level's 23, so it's 10 above my power level. That's going to increase being a pinnacle relative to your own power level. Don't forget that. And indeed, that's the entire doodah for the portal. Good. Well, that's all right, isn't it? I thought it'd be nice to have a quick look at the, it's not season pass anymore, it's called the rewards pass. Now look, and this has all changed as well. First of all, we've got our rank shown at the top there, which is, has that always been there? I don't know, but this is worth looking at here. There's 110 ranks now on this season pass, so the 200 and all that stuff is gone that we had for episodes. So you can reach rank 100 by acquiring 100,000 XP per rank, or by purchasing ranks with silver, which you can buy there if you want to do that. That's entirely up to you, of course. But then we've also got ranks 101 to 110. They offer additional rewards and require 500,000 XP per rank, and can only be earned through gameplay. You can't buy your way up those ones, baby. So, yeah, so that's how it all works now. Now, you can see as well, we've got all our normal stuff, but we've got a few extra rewards. If you've got the bought pass here, look, you can pick up the 3rd iteration, which is the new exotic scout rifle. It's amazing. I was playing with this yesterday. It's absolutely brilliant. I love it. I'm going to be using it loads. It's great. It's up there with the Acquirer 1 in goodness, if you ask me. So that was great. But let's just have a quick look at what we've got here. I've got some stuff to collect. Now, you've got your normal boosts here, small XP boost and all that. Or you've got the unstable cores there, which is the new currency. Of course, got a portal activities gear here as well. Activity score boost provides a 3% boost to your score when completing portal activities. That's going to be nice when doing the higher stuff. We've got a finisher here called Dead and Buried. Ooh, it's a shovel across the face. And do it again. Ugh, I love that. That's great. What else do we have here of interest? Yes, you can see now we're starting to have armor in here, and these are tier 2, which is probably going to be very, very common by the end of the week for us all. But there we go. We've got tier 2, the tech sec set stuff there. And the last discipline. These are both Vanguard sets. Yes, that's right. You can see that we've got a weekly challenge boost as well. Now, remember the weekly challenge that I was talking about provides a progress boost towards various weekly challenges in the seasonal hub. That's great. To get that level 17 is probably a priority, really, because then you can claim more XP and get your weekly reward track done. I like that. That's nice. We've got weapons. We've got the Ahab Char here, which, of course, is a rapid fire. What is it? Oh, it's an auto rifle. It looks exactly like the Braytech Werewolf. Yeah, there we are. There we are. That's quite nice. We've got Transmat Effects here, which is a load of balls. It's a load of balls, that. We've got some bright dust there on number 26, 500 bright dust. We've got a new shader, Chlorophyta. Yes, chlorophyll. There we are. Very good. Yes, because we got it's kind of like the naturey kind of feel on this one. Yes, that's good. What else do we have? Jurisprudent Scout, high impact scout as well. That's Stasis. Looks like Randy's throwing knife. Oh, I like the look of that. But it's high impact, and Randy's was rapid, wasn't it? Anyway, nice. 0G Gamble. That's great. That's a really cool one. And it's eternal. Oh, I love it. That's great. I like that. Very nice emote. Ooh, lovely. We've got activity score boosts there as well. We've got exotic ciphers. And we've got a first contact shell too. Oh, it's like a lander. Oh, I love it. Oh, look, it's got dangling weights. There's good. Then as we hit, we come up to level 60 here. We're starting to get the ornaments in. Look. So we're finishing with those. That's just the final ones of those. Then we've got, look, the multi-cell gloves. I do quite like the look of this. It's sort of like stalactites, isn't it, really? Mites and tights, because we've got crystals embedded in them as well. It's going to be a nice looking set, that's good. We've got glimmer boosts in there as well. We've got a Faustus Decline sidearm, which is, ooh, what's that? It's Stasis. It looks nice too. We've got a Crucible Ops gear there, look, on rank 68. We can see the boots there for the ornaments, and you can just see it through the sexy slit in my leg. Then, if you're on the free track, look, now's when you can pick up your 3rd iteration, which is the Exotic Scout. Yeah, that's fantastic. You've got to get it. It's brilliant. Oh, we've got a Point of Divergence vehicle here on the pay track. It's a nice sparrow with a bit of stuff growing out of a sample tub in the front. I like that. That's good. What else do we have here? We've got our normal malarkeys. We've got the bond here for the warlocks, which is very nice. And then the bond there for the other stuff. We've got, what is this one? I did see that down the back. It's a Prime Engram boost. Increase your chance of getting Prime Engram rewards in portal activities. Good. We've got a ship there called the Ort Explorer, JS8, for the Ort Cloud. Quite old school, that one, and I like it. Oh, I love the round engine. Oh, that's a big round engine. That's nice. We're getting up to the end of the pass here. Now, what else do we have? Let's have a little look. We've got, there's the, that's nice, isn't it? There's the chest piece. Looking nice on the warlocks there. We've got a Worm Brûlé emote. It's a little worm, and he's torching him, but he can't catch him. That's excellent. Did he get him? Oh, no, he dived back in his hole. There we are, that's cool. We've got Exotic Weapon Catalyst Reward. Rewards the Exotic Weapon Catalyst from the current rewards pass, along with applicable exotic weapons. So, 90 is an important level to aim for your season pass, because that's going to be for the new exotic scout. I can't remember what it's bloody called now, the 3rd iteration. Right, work towards that one, because I think that's going to be a doozy. Does it say what it is yet? It doesn't really tell us what it's going to do. And then we go up to level 100 here, and we do have, there's the helmet, look, for the new set. The multi-cell helmet, which is nice. Ooh, it's smashed into his glass, look. And it's kind of moving, isn't it? Nice. And then at the end, we've got, what's that? Bright Engram bonus unlocks an additional Bright Engram reward for every 500,000 earned. That's nice, because that means, aside from picking up this weapon ornament here, which is lovely, bogies, that means that we're going up here now to these are 500,000 per rank. So every time you go up a rank, you're going to be earning a bright engram as well. And it's pretty intense. We've got exotic engrams, ascendant shards all on the top on the free track, look. Nice rewards. And then down here, synthweave templates. We've got a cat's meow shader. We're going all sexy. And what else do we have? What else? What's this? Phoenix projection. Lovely. Another exotic cipher. Repair data transmat effect, which is awesome. Fireside within. Okay, can't see much on that yet, but it's okay. Yes. And then another synthweave. And then we got the helmet as well from that set. Oh, it's a different one. Oh, it's a skull in it, look. Oh, that's a specific universal ornament then, because we had the helmet, didn't we? Oh, that's nice. Very good indeed. Love it, love it, love it. And now that leads us to the Bright Dust Eververse store. We'll have a little look at what we've got. But while we're here, let's see what I can get. I've got 4 Eververse engrams here. Let's see what it pops out for us. Anything interesting or new? Here we go. Shadow boxing emote. A blue moon shell. A Mansanus shell. And a riveted majesty shell. Oh, is that? No, that's war. There we are. Never mind, eh? Nothing completely brilliant there. Right then, let's have a look at what we've got for Bright Dust this week. First of all, let's pile on down. We've got the Whispered Sheen shader, which is very nice. I like that a lot. That's great. Well worth picking up. It's got the nice sort of woody, earthy browns and the reds. That's good. Now this, this is called Primer. And I think, yeah, look. It just takes all... You just look like you got a primer coat on you. How cool is that? I really like that. You can be grey as all buggery if you want. There we go. You can be the spitting image John Major. Got it. I'm going to have that. 300 Bright Dust, you betcha. Excellent. That'll be interesting to see how that goes on loads of weapons and stuff. And ships. Right, we've got the Heartbreak entrance here. Transmat effect. There we go. Nice. Then we've got the Skiff Scribbles shell from Season of Plunder, which is quite cool. He's got little chainsaws on him there, look. And now we've got a new ornament. Oh, it is an ornament, so it's arms. This is the Warlock. It's the painted Kitsune gloves. Now, wasn't that a set that we bought at some point? I like the crackle on it, though. Yeah, that's quite nice. So that's the Warlock one. And here we've got, for the Titans, the Nightly Noir gauntlets. Level look at them. Oh, lovely and chunky. Yes, I love that. It's gone a bit slow there at the moment because things are going on in the background. Lovely. And the Hunter ornament, the Eternal Vengeance grips. Oh, I like... Oh, nice. Very good again. Yeah, they're riveted on there. Like, I wondered how they stayed on them, but they're in that circular bit. Yeah, that's a very sexy look. It goes with what I'm wearing, actually, doesn't it? And continuing on, we've got the Couch Nap. I already have this one. Advocate. Yeah, that's good. And then we've got a Glimmer Shard here. A shard with the ability to generate glimmer during combat. 250 Bright Dust for that. Right, let's pop down to the rest of the Bright Dust malarkeys. What do we have? We've got the Rising Stars Dance. Let's have a look at this one. I can almost hear the din, 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 din in it. Oh, that's something else. Anyway, there we are. There's that. We've got the Cryosphere gloves. Oh, it looks like we've got a set coming in here then. Yes, the crystal-looking set. Look, so that's the Warlock arms there. And here's the Titan, the Cracked Iceberg gauntlets as well. Very chunky, as we'd expect for Titans. And here's the Hunter's Verglass Stalker grasps. A very crystalline entity. Yes. I don't know. I can't help it. I'm a Star Trek fan. What can I say? Right. We got a ghost shell here, which I'm going to have to get because it's brilliant. It's called the Fantastic Shell, and I've always wanted it. I love it. Why does that make me laugh so much? Have we got a yellow one I can put on here? Hang on. Yes! It's a Bumblebee Works! Oh my god, I'm gonna have to buy it. Hang on. I just found my new seasonal ghost. I'm sorry, I've got to have it. That's brilliant. I'm gonna be doing that up now. The Fantastic Shell, excellent. I'm delighted with that. Great. We've got the Star Racer 95 ship here, which is like a pinball doodah, really. We've got the All-Terrain Explorer, which is really cool. Looks like something out of Centurions to me. Yeah, I like it a lot. There's the booster. What else do we have? Oh, we got the Essentialism ornament for the Thorn. We had that a couple of months ago. It's very nice and actually very in keeping with the current aesthetic. Although that's the Neomuna kind of aesthetic, isn't it? But yeah, that's nice. I like that too. We've got the Magic Trick Projection. It's a bunny in an hat. What else do we have? We've got Box of Tricks, Transmat Effect. There we go. Nice. We've got the Reef Awoken there as well. Lovely. And we've got... Oh, this is new. Celebrate Newness. No, it's old. Is it? Oh, I can't. No, that looks. Is that now? Confused. Aces Full of Kings shader, which is actually very nice. Very muted, but nice. We got the Jungle Viper, which is like a bit sort of greeny, bluey. Actually, fits in with the Kepler vibe. Verde Gris, which is a sort of turquoisey, greeny affair. And then we got Smashing Success. There we are. Green and purple. Well, that was a big one, folks. Now, that's kind of just an overview of some of the bigger changes and all the new stuff that we've got this week. But I'm going to be doing plenty of vids going forward on any of the new stuff. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see videos on. Plus, I'd love to know your thoughts on all this new stuff, your initial thoughts on it, and if we get enough comments in, I'll make a video about that on Saturday as well, because I love hearing what you guys think. So there we go then. Let me know what's what. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall speak to you all again very soon. Sausage hurt.